Now to a brutal murder case, and today the family of a young South Haven man who was kidnapped, tortured, and then set on fire got their chance to tell one of his killers what the tragedy has meant to them. 24-Hour News 8's Henry Erb is back from an Alison courtroom with the details on this. Henry.
The life sentence without parole was prescribed by law, so today's hearing is mostly a chance for Brandon Silverlight's family to vent their anger on the woman they say stalked Brandon for years and plotted to kill him out of jealousy. 23-year-old Alison Lane Martin wept, but spent most of the hearing looking away as Silverlight's parents and widow called her monster, sociopath, and liar. She was convicted along with her boyfriend Justin Terpstra of duct taping Silverlight to a tree, stabbing him, and setting him on fire.
You've caused untold damage to our lives, yours, and others. Parents aren't supposed to bury their children because of your selfishness. We had to. We didn't have the chance to look at them. It was a closed casket.
You are a parasite and a predator. You abuse others for your own gain and are fully aware of it. You are a pathological liar, a deceiver who manipulates and ruthlessly plows your way, leaving a trail of broken hearts, shattered expectations, and empty wallets, without a second thought of the consequences.
Martin is expected to appeal her conviction. At the live desk, Henry Erb, 24-Hour News 8.
In a chilling courtroom scene, Jennifer Silverlight expressed her desire for Michigan to have the death penalty as she condemned Alison Lane Martin, labeling her husband's murderer a monster. Silverlight, addressing Martin directly, said to her, "If it were up to me, I'd send you to hell now." The victim's wife emphasized the financial burden on taxpayers to house and feed the convicted murderer, calling for a more severe punishment. The trial revealed the horrifying details of Brandon Silverlight's death in Casco Township in 2009. Brandon's badly burned body was found in a field not far from his incinerated car. He was 25 years old. Prosecutors allege that Alison Lane Martin, along with her accomplice Justin Terpstra, brutally beat, tortured, and killed Brandon Silverlight. To call the violence inflicted on him horrific would be an understatement. It was midnight on November 14, 2009 when Matt Lennon and Silverlight exchanged text messages, with the arrangement being to meet at a restaurant in South Haven. Martin had Silverlight follow her back to her parents' trailer, telling him they were going to engage in sex with a third person. The truth was, Silverlight was not about to have an intimate encounter. He was going to be faced with a living nightmare, and Martin was leading him right to it. Martin and Silverlight arrived at the trailer, and this is when Justin Terpstra sneakily ambushed Silverlight. Sean West, a friend to a fellow inmate at Allegan County Jail, April Golumbieski, stated that Martin said that her and Terpstra both tortured Brandon Silverlight. The things Martin told West that they did to Silverlight are disturbing. The gruesome attack sounding like a scene from a horror movie, they duct-taped Brandon to a tree. They hit him over the head with a post, and they stabbed him multiple times before they callously lit his body on fire. At trial, Martin stated that they did not plan to hurt or kill Silverlight. She claims that Terpstra acted alone and it was solely his decision to murder Silverlight. Alison Lane Martin was found guilty on 5 charges, including first-degree premeditated murder, and was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. She was hit with the sentence of a lifetime of imprisonment for luring her ex-boyfriend Brandon Silverlight into a deadly trap. Linda Silverlight, the victim's mother, harbors unforgiving sentiments towards Martin, stating, "Every time you beg for forgiveness, may it be denied to you as you denied mercy to Brandon." Despite maintaining her innocence, Martin's defense attorney, David Moore, asserted that his client would appeal the verdict. Martin's 2009 murder conviction was upheld by Court of Appeals in 2012. The accomplice, Justin Terpstra, also found guilty on similar charges, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Ron Silverlight told Terpstra in court that he is a vicious, calculating, cold-hearted killer, incorrigible and irredeemable. Silverlight also told him that he was only sorry that he got caught. Allegan County Circuit Judge Kevin Cronin, delivering the sentence to Martin, emphasized the ghastly brutality of her crimes. Martin received a life sentence without parole for first-degree premeditated murder, along with additional prison terms for kidnapping and torture. The judge also imposed fines and victim restitution, firmly stating, "You forfeited your own right to freedom."